Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Dark Assassin here, and the game I'm going to be playing today is, as you can see right here, FTL, which stands for Faster Than Light, if I'm correct. You can get it on Steam. It's a really good game. Like, I'm going to keep it on normal here. Just start. I'm not really going to explain much of the game right now. I'm just going to kind of essentially let you guys figure it out as we're going through it. So, to start off, well, the basic storyline of the game is just you're going through space trying to escape these rebels that are trying to destroy, if I'm correct, they call it the Federation. And your ship has information that is vital to the Federation for its own survival. So that's why you have to escape these rebels who are progressively trying to kill you while going through some other events as well that I'm not going to disclose as of right now. Right, so first jump of the game, and what's happening? This is slow. Oh, okay, it's working now a bit. Oh my god, why is it so slow here? I don't like this. It's frightening me. Right, now it's going to zoom in any given moment now. Here we go. And I don't think there's going to be a battle here. You arrive to find a number of ships covening around a station. You tune into their unencrypted communication channel and overhear half of their conversation. It seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Offer your services. They briefly scan your ship and inform you that you were not properly equipped for this type of mission. Oh, I think I may have needed the teleporter. That could have probably been a good idea to capture ships intact and potentially find... oh, okay, my friend's messaging me here. Uh, anyway, I'm going to put these guys on shields. I'll put this guy on shields. This is the basic ship as well. I didn't really play the game too much. So I have one other ship unlocked, but I'm not going to be using that until I actually meet the other requirement as to not give anything away. So as they're walking to their new stations, I'm going to make another jump here. And okay, distress calls. I have to say this now. These can either be a really helpful, easy way to get money, or just a huge kick in the balls. It's gonna suck because occasionally enemies will use their distress call or the distress signal or whatever you want to call it in order to screw with you basically and attack you and actually try to destroy the ship. And they're not always rebels, but just anybody really, any space pirates, I guess. Is the proper term there. Actually, I have no idea if there's a proper term. Space pirate sounds close enough as we're gonna get, I guess. Also, these things here, these represent shields, engines, oxygen, the med bay, weaponry, and then these are subsystems which only get powered off if they're like attacked by people who board your ship or people shooting at the systems themselves. And it is piloting, which you can see these little men here as well atop the power symbol. The bar off to the far left here is the power level of the ship, which is just how much you can apply to the various systems aboard. This is the ship's crew, the evasion chance, and the amount of oxygen. If the oxygen goes down to zero, you're basically screwed. Unless you can get it working again. I've done it a couple times. It's kind of difficult, though. The shields, which will protect you from damage. The hull, which is basically your health bar. How much fuel you have, missiles, and drone parts, which I will get more into drones and such later in the game. Also, every time you play this game, it's just randomly generated sectors, so it's never the same. Everything's different. This here is scrap. The FTL drive is what you use to make jumps between the areas. I think they're called jump beacons in this. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, let's get back to this little event happening here. Alright. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Alright, I've tried this one before. It didn't end well. Let's do it anyway. Oh, well, okay, it actually worked. Your crew slowly creeps up on a cluster of the creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn and charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long, you've beaten them back. They are thrilled with your success and offer you a reward. So they have given me 6 fuel, 4 missiles, and 9 scrap. So that's pretty good rewards, actually. Fuel is If you run out of fuel, you basically just wait to die. You wait. Somebody may drift by you. It's completely up to chance, really. But it's either an enemy trying to drift by you, which you can then kill for fuel. Why is it saying so many people are coming online all of a sudden? But you can kill them for fuel, or occasionally kind aliens, people, beings will fly by and just give you fuel for some scrap or missiles or drone parts or just there's a number of things you can do in this game, and it is absolutely fantastic. So anyway, there's going to be a battle here, or an friendly ship. Okay. Um, hire the mercenary to delay the rebels. Hire the mercenary to scout out the sector, fight the ship, or you have no need of his services. He's Good sir, seems you are having trouble. I read that backwards. I apologize. A ship hails you. Good sir, it seems you're having some trouble with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I don't want to pay you my scrap as you need that for upgrades, so I'm going to fight you and see if I can take yours. Worse than rebels, the only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Alright, because this game is running very slowly right now, and I'm not too sure why, but I'm likely going to die. So this is the battle phase, I guess. There's people on the ship. I haven't upgraded the sensors yet, therefore I can't see inside of the ship. But these down here are my weapons. The Artemis missile and the burst laser Merc 2, which is... It has one of the best ratios in the game for lasers fired and the damage. 3 lasers and 1 damage each. In the earlier sectors of the game, it can destroy most ships within 3-4 tries, compared with the Artemis missile. So this is going by really slowly. I'm not too sure as to why. But, I don't know, the game seems to be lagging, actually, like, unnaturally fast. So I'm just going to explain as much more as I can. The systems on the ship are the doors, which are one of the subsystems. And as long as this is good, you can upgrade these to blast doors to stop fire from spreading and to just kind of stop enemies from going wherever they please to destroy the rest of your systems. And it also controls manually opening and closing doors, which also, I'm going to get into this one just real quick to get this one out of the way. This is the oxygen room. Not all ships have the same layout as well, so these rooms can shift around depending on what ship I'm going to be using. And if a room has these stripes in it, there's no oxygen. As you can see, I opened up the door there, and the oxygen levels went down to 94. So if per se, if I sent my guy who's in the weapons there, launching a missile, but if I sent the weapon person in there, then he'd start taking damage as there's no oxygen and he can't breathe. These are my weapons, which pretty self-explanatory. The shields, the med bay, which will just heal me, basically. And, okay, he took out my oxygen. This is a good idea. You can send crew members to repair your systems as well. There's a certain species of alien that's exceptional at repairing things. If I'm correct, they're called NGs. I just assume it's a reference to, per se, an engineer. So now he's going to be repairing the oxygen. As you can see, the level's going down, and this room here with the stripes is not filling back up, which could become an issue. I'm not sure. I had to show you guys that, though. It had to be worth it. The sensors here, also another subsystem. And these are just how I can see around my ship. If they shoot out the sensors, I will be unable to see anything, basically, on my ship except for the rooms that my crew members are in. Up here is piloting, which you always need a pilot on. Also, I forgot to mention this. For the FTL drive up here to charge, you need to have a pilot, and the engines have to be... There has to be at least 1 bar of power in the engines, because otherwise the FTL drive won't charge and you can't get away. So if one of those 2 things gets damaged, it's good to get a guy on that right away. And the shields are, well, just basically that shield, this blue aura looking thing here that is around my ship. Oh, this enemy's going to be done in just a moment. But another missile launching from the Artemis cannon. And then the burst laser should be going in a couple seconds. But if you have your crew members stationed at one of the 4 areas, the piloting bay, the shield area, weapons area, and the engine area, then they